Okay, so we have, from last time, we have some interesting stuff here. We have the 4 cage string pair ladder map, and that'll be on today's chart, which is 154. This is chart 153. And I thought it was important to do a cage ladder map. So instead of going up in fifths, which is the fifth of C is G, the fifth of G is D, but these are the string shapes now. So the C is the bottom string of the C box. The G is the bottom string of the G box there, 6/7 root. You know, G always starts on the 6th. You know that because when you play nice E minor, that's the 6th of our G. So you'll hear a lot of people tell you, maybe on YouTube, that if you want to do a pentatonic scale over an E minor, just play a G pentatonic scale kind of thing. And the reason for that is that E minor is the 6th of G. So in the G box, where's the E minor? You guessed it. Here's G. Here's G major. Here's G half diminished. 7th. G. What would we call it? I guess we'd call it the 7th, half diminished 7th. The 7th half diminished. And then we have the 6th minor, and there it is. There's your E minor shaped E minor. So notice I'm not calling that E minor. I'm calling it E minor shaped. But in the G box, if G is G, it's a G-shaped G. That's normal. You'll hear me saying that a lot. A G-shaped G, a C-shaped C. And we have an E minor shaped E minor. It's the 6th. So it follows the same path. It's the same interval. Now there's the pentatonic on C, but that wouldn't be a pentatonic on C. That'd be a pentatonic on G. So let's not get into that, because we talked about that. And I could do a whole lesson on minor pentatonics. Again, there's 3 ways to do it. From E minor, you can do, say the key of G. So from E minor, you could do the mush one. Or you could do it as off of the root. Or you could do it, and in that case on the 6th, the third way would be the same thing. Again, double talk. G-shaped G. And there's 2 ways to play an E minor, but if it's the 6th, the 2 ways are the same, which would be off of the parent major, right? Or off of the root major. So let's avoid that topic for now. Suffices to say, you hear me, trying to sum this up here. To say this has everything. So we'll come back to this if we have to. But I want to tell you that this has everything. Okay, I believe it has everything. We have the tripentatonic, but it's arranged differently. So these are not fretboards. If anything, the only way to make these into fretboards would be to take each one of these in this column 1 and rotate them 90 degrees and put them together and make a fretboard. So this gives us an opportunity, and let's just look way up in the corner, because we have the axis labels, kind of whatever. You know how tables are. So this is sideways because it covers all 3 of them. This is the header up here, covers all 5 cases down below. okay, or 6 even, 5 to be exact. And then each one of these cages has 2 of the modes. So this has the root 3-5 and the 2-4-6, and it also adds a 7, these blue 7s for the Locrian. This one covers 3. The reason I made these was so that we could look at what string shapes have to do with this, with the chords themselves. So and lo and behold, I was able to take those long caged modal circle things that came from. I'll show you where they came from. Okay, this is what we're looking at here. In that C box, now we have everything here, right? There's no coloration. We're not looking at anything in particular in this C box. We simply have these notes. And on up to the 5th or something like that. And we also have the accidentals. So we've really got that kind of thing. We got all those too. But we're not looking at the accidentals in the key of C, right? We'd be looking, if the R is there, and this is, if we draw a fret nut here, there's your E. E is the 3rd of C. The A string would be the 6th. The D string would be the 2nd. The G string would be the 5th. The B string would be the 7th. And again, the C string is the 3rd. So these are the string shapes involved. The C string shape, the G string shape, the D, the A, the E, and the C again. So it's easy, But look at the modals. So if we're just looking at the root chord, which would be the C, here's the root chord, and looking at the D minor, which is 6-2-4. Remember, 6th of C is A, 2nd of C is D, the 4th of C is F. So we'd actually we'd have a little D minor over here too. We have the 4, like that. If it would play, maybe I'd take keyboard. So right there, that's 4-6-2. That's a first inversion D minor right there, 4-6-2. And we also have down here a 4-6-2 first inversion D minor. And we have a second inversion, 6-2-4. 25 or 6-2-4. That's what I like. Oh, sorry. Stop me anywhere. So yeah, I was going to take that nasty 6. I was going to take that up to like a B flat there, because that would be, it would be like this. It'd be, you can do that. If you want to take that up, you just bring the finger down on it. What would be next? C minor, would it not be? But the C minor is not going to be easy either. Maybe not. Maybe not. On the piano we could do that. It would go to the G minor. Okay, anyway, so things are easier for me, and I'd bring it to the 5th.